Welcome back to another GeoGuessr play along satellite view video where we try to guess locations looking at them from above, and today we're playing a map called Urbanguessr with locations in both in bigger and smaller cities, so some rounds might be easier, some rounds might be harder, but we'll see what we get. And if you would like to play along, the links as always will be in the description and you can play along with a free account as well. If you don't know how to set up the satellite view, I will leave an info card up there so you can learn about that. And let's get going. Let's set a time limit to 10 minutes as we usually do, and good luck to us all. Alright, so we are starting with, looks like a pretty tricky round, I would say. We do have a river, which is nice, but the town that we are in looks very, very small, which is not great. Let's have a look. So which side are we driving on? We are driving on the right side, okay. This definitely feels very European, I would say. This truck feels kind of American though, which is weird. Wait, the central lines also looks a bit yellow, no? Okay, so this might be Europe, yeah. Sorry, this might be US after all. Oh, okay, well, let's zoom out again. Okay. Definitely felt European at first. But I guess these grid-like roads do feel quite American as well. Well, if this is the US, then yeah, but it does feel like we have yellow middle lines, and that the trucks, these are American-style trucks with this kind of longer front. And the shadows are going to the north. Yeah, we would be in the northern hemisphere. There is a big baseball field here, which just confirms our suspicions. Is this a NASCAR track? This is some sort of a track. Not entirely sure if it's NASCAR or something else, but looks like it's some sort of a racing track. So yeah, at this point I'm quite certain this would be US. I guess it could be Canada as well. So, but where in the US would I go? We have a river, but I mean there are lots of rivers in North America. So that isn't super helpful. We don't see any mountains around us at all, and the river gets very wide here, very, very wide. Okay, I'll do some scanning to see if I can find anything that would maybe fit. Oh, just now notice there's a road to nowhere here. The road just stops. There's a big city on this side of the river, and on this side there is not much. Could this ever be like the border between US and Canada? Are there any checkpoints on either side? I don't think so. For a second I thought I had it with the city on the north side and the river getting wider here, but no, that's definitely not here. We also need a bridge, which there isn't one. Could we be here? This works! Hey, yes, we have this road that ends. That is not a border, but it is in Canada. Okay. Nice. I was actually not thinking that I would find this. So we have this road going here. And we are somewhere like here-ish, I think. Yeah, we have this Poke Station. Ooh, you can get some Pokemon there. Nice. Let's see. Yes. Very nice. A 5k, good way to start a game. Oh boy, okay, this, yeah, I can already tell I do not think I will find this one. Because we don't have any rivers, we don't have any lakes, we don't have anything, just a flat landscape. Oh boy, okay, let's zoom in, let's see what can we spot. Now this feels European right off the bat. With this pedestrian street here in the middle of the town. We are ooh, wait, we are driving on the left side. Hello. Okay. Okay, that switches things up for sure. So we would be either in UK or Ireland. I would lean maybe more towards Ireland, because these, like, we have lots of grey roofs, which is common in Ireland, white houses with grey roofs. Also, we have some yellow lines, which I feel like are sometimes more common in Ireland. Doesn't mean necessarily that it is, but especially in rural roads. Can we spot any yellow dashes in any of the more rural roads, maybe? No, I don't see any yellow dashes. These houses do feel quite British now. Okay, so we are looking for this town. There is a bigger town south of us with some railroad tracks, and there is a small lake there, which I don't think is helpful. I think I'm leaning towards the UK now because of the lack of yellow lines on more rural roads. How do I find this? I have no idea. This could be anywhere. There are like thousands of small towns like this in the UK. There's a bigger city to our south, and there seems to be a bigger city to our west as well. Yeah, I don't think there's point of me even trying to find this town, to be honest. I'll plonk it somewhere here, maybe. And hoping it might be somewhere there. Let's see. It was. So my vibes were on point. So it was Sheffield, that bigger town. Oh, this was that small lake, I guess, in Mansfield. But I don't think there was an easy way to really find it. Okay, so looks like this will be a similar one. We have some forests, we have lots of very cool looking fields from above. Very pretty. And in the middle there is a small town. Again, we have some railroad tracks here. The issue is with that is that on Google Maps it's really hard to see railroad tracks. What do we have here? We have sun seems to be rising. Shadows are going to the north. Besides that, we are driving on the right side. So this definitely would be Europe. This feels like Western Europe to me. Feels well kept, clean, good roads. We have some solar panels on roofs, which is always great to see. Okay, we have some bike lanes that I'm noticing here. Would this ever be the Netherlands? Or Belgium or something along those lines? Denmark? Because it feels flat. There is a bike infrastructure. Lots of agricultural fields. Houses don't necessarily feel Dutch to me. I would say more Danish. Just from the vibes. My vibes might be off, of course, but that's what I'm feeling here. So let's try going Denmark. Again, I don't think there's a big point of me trying to pinpoint this, because how, you know? But let's go for a city with not much going on around. So like Reading or something. There is a railway going through the city, so I can maybe use that to like do some quick scanning, but I wouldn't hold my breath. And there aren't any lakes, are there? Not really, because these ones, all of these are. Oh no, there are some lakes here and there. Hard to tell them apart from forests. Because I was looking, like, there are some random small lakes in Denmark all over the place, but it looks like there are some random small lakes here as well. So let's go somewhere in Denmark. Hopefully it's right. Let's see. It was Poland. Ooh, okay. Well, I was way off then. I was way off. Siedlce. Interesting. I was not feeling that Eastern, but good for them. The city looked very nice. Alright, not a great score though for me, but let's move on. Let's see what we get now. This looks very different. This looks very, very different. We have a bigger city to our north. Let's first zoom in on the one that we are in. Okay, first thing that I notice is that we have lots of blue roofs. And blue roofs, I feel that you get a lot in Asia. And also sometimes South America. But my first thought here would be maybe, yeah, like Asia. Let's see. So we are driving on the right side here, yeah. I'm kind of getting maybe Korean vibe. We have a baseball field here. I know baseball is big in Japan, but since we're driving on the right side, I think Korea is a good shout. Because I think I've seen baseball fields in South Korea before as well. Doesn't have to be though, so let's not rush things yet. Let's do some more investigating. The shadows, where are the shadows going? Shadows are going to the north. So we would be in the northern hemisphere. I just now noticed that on the very east here, there is even a bigger city than the one to our north. So maybe we can zoom in there and see what's going on. Okay, yeah, there are lots of car lanes in all directions. These these houses look very wrong, very tilted from this angle. Would this be South Korea or what else could this be? This wouldn't be China because this map should only have official coverage as far as I know. I'm not seeing any symbols, any writings on any of the stadiums, unfortunately. Okay, I think let's have a look at South Korea, maybe. So it looks like this is quite flat overall. There are some mountains to the east. There's a bigger city, and there are some rivers going on. Jeonju, maybe. Wait, does it actually work? We have this river going through and then down into the city. I think it actually works. And then that city might be here, this? It's hard to align this, because I'm actually surprised. How did I find this? Because it's definitely here, yeah, the river aligns perfectly. I just zoomed in and that was the first thing that I saw. But it might be super hard to align anything, because... Okay, let's zoom out a little bit. So we have this river here, this river here. We are in the middle, and... where this loop, where this curve happens, then we are straight down. Where this curve happens, we are straight down, and I think we are here somewhere in this Yeocheon-dong area, or city, or whatever this is. Gimje City. Oh, so is this Gimje? Why doesn't... Oh, here it says Gimje. Well, a little bit away from the city, but I guess this is Gimje. Google Maps in Korea are messed up, as you see. So here's this curve, and we would be like here, I think. Let's see. Yes! Ooh, spot on, 1 meter. That's a good round. Next one. We are coastal. And ooh, these are big, pretty mountains right to our north. This is cool, but where would it be? We have lots of... So shadows are going to the south, so this would be southern hemisphere. We have cars. Which side are we driving on? We are driving on the left side here, y'all. On the left side. Okay, so it really narrows it down. Because what could it be? Southern hemisphere driving on the left side. South Africa, New Zealand, Australia, maybe Indonesia. That's, well, with a coverage and coast like this, that's pretty much it. This is a very rocky coast. Now, and looking at the houses, I'm thinking Australia or New Zealand. Because these are some wealthy looking neighborhoods to me. And with big mountains to the north. So where would that be? Would it be Tasmania ever, or no? It doesn't really align, does it? New Zealand somewhere, maybe here. New Zealand is very mountainous. Dunedin? No. Trying to see if we have white and yellow lines together in the middle. Because that's something you see in New Zealand and not in Australia. But it's really hard to tell with this quality. Maybe South Africa. If it was Australia, where would they have such mountains? They don't have... Maybe in like Tasmania, but nothing works. Oh wait, this kind of works. Wait, okay. So we have a city with a coastline like that. This area works. We have but no, it doesn't align. Because we have mountains with like the general coastline direction matching, but no. Nothing works. I'm starting to get worried it might not be New Zealand after all. We don't have yellow outer lines, do we? Maybe we do? Eventually I found it, but oh my god. It was in George with 40 seconds to spare. It would have been helpful if I hadn't spent the most time in New Zealand, but let's view the final results and, well, the second and third rounds, the third one in particular, were rough. But let's go for another game. Second time's the charm. Let's see if I can beat the result. And if you are playing along, let me know your scores in the comments. How did you do? And press that like button if you enjoy these satellite view videos. Alright, we have something coastal again. This feels quite maybe American? Like these grid structures, very car focused, driving on the right side, yellow middle lines. Yeah, this would be North America for sure. But where? Let's investigate. I'm not seeing any like big stadiums with team names or anything like that, unfortunately. Because oftentimes in the US or Canada you can see them. Some baseball fields, no surprises there. Yeah, okay, let's maybe just try to align it and then hope for the best. So we have a city with some city, like, looks like a decently sized city overall if it's all one city together. So we have this like peninsula, some small islands on the side. Let's see. There are so many of these small islands everywhere, and I find it very hard to align anything that would work. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to find anything here. All this coast looks the same to me. Yeah, nothing. Okay, well, let's just guess it. Let's just guess it. Here. Oh, okay. No wonder I couldn't find it. It was the opposite side. It was Victoria. I wasn't even considering Victoria here. Wow. Well, that's a bad start for me. So the shadows to the... Oh, what is this round? Another one where I can't align anything. But let's see, where would I think this is? So we have some of these yellow crosses here in the middle. Shadows are going slightly to the south, it seems. This does feel like South America, I would guess. Are there yellow middle lines? Wait, we're driving on the left side here. Wait, so maybe instead of South America, would this be... No. Would this be South Africa then? Driving left, huh? I can't really see the outer lines again. Are they yellow? They might be. Okay, let's assume they're yellow then. Very green, very green for South Africa. And we have some mountains. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I could possibly find here that would help me. So we're looking for somewhere very green, a little bit mountainous. I'm thinking it might be somewhere near Eswatini-ish, kind of on the coastal side. Let's have a look at this city maybe. This is a bit of a bigger one. Quality is still pretty bad. Yeah, nothing useful. Well, let's guess. I don't know, I feel like this area might be the most green. Maybe somewhere up here as well. Well, let's see. Let's guess somewhere there. It was What was the Why were the shadows going to the south? Well, yeah, I guess it's close enough to the equator that it could go south, but... Well, no wonder it felt so green. It wasn't South Africa. It was Malay. This is like... Oh my god. This is such a bad... game for me. Well, on the bright side, you have great chances of beating my score here. So the shadows, let's have a look. Looks like the shadows are going to the north. Wait, are they? On the ground, it kind of looks southish. Wait, let's have a look at the clouds again. No, yeah, they're definitely going south. The shadows of the clouds are also going south. These ones are going north. Oh my god. So some shadows are going north, some shadows are going south. Good to know. Very good to know. Which would mean maybe that we are close to the equator? Maybe. We have a small river. The city that we have here seems very red soil. Which side are we driving on? Can we possibly tell? Because that would be a very useful information. I'm thinking, would this be Brazil maybe? I think that's currently my best guess. That being said, there's zero chance that I'm finding this or pinpointing it. And I was thinking, would this ever be somewhere in Africa? But I think Brazil is a better guess here. What's happening here? Some sort of mining. Lots of mining. I cannot find any driving side indications, unfortunately. I've been looking all over these roads and it looks like we might have some motorcycles here and there. But the cars that we do have, it's really hard to tell the driving side. So I think I'll just assume that it's the right side. And I think we should go with Brazil. Oh, this one kind of looks like we're driving on the right side. That's the best that I have found. Best sign. Alright, so let's go Brazil. But where? Well, could be anywhere. I would maybe go somewhere up here-ish. Where there's like more like rainforests and whatnot. It's a risky guess, but sometimes you gotta risk it for the biscuit, right? Let's see. Actually, not bad. Better than I expected, honestly. Okay, okay. I feel like this seed is way harder than the first one. Okay, we have a city in the mountains. Looks like we have mountains in all directions around us. Okay. Well, it looks like a big city. Pretty big city. We are driving on the right side. Shadows are going to the north. Why am I getting Mexico vibes here? Would this ever be... No, this wouldn't be Mexico City. No, no, no. Mexico City has a different shape and it's even bigger than this. But something else in Mexico, maybe. So we have like a small river going through the city, it seems. Oh, we have a stadium, but no texts, unfortunately. We have a baseball field here. Would this be like Quito, maybe, ever? It is kind of a stretched out city, but would it align? I don't think so. Wait, Medellin aligns. Yes, okay. Yeah, Medellin. Okay, good, good, good. Because I knew it wasn't Bogota. Quito didn't work, but Medellin fits perfectly. That's good. So we have that stadium somewhere there. We're down here somewhere. Oh, and this is the bus stop here. Santa Lucia. And we are like here, yeah. Oh, okay. Very nice. And the last round seems to be very dry and mountainous. There is some water to the west, which is making me think maybe Chile? But let's have a look. Let's zoom in. Shadows seem to be going north. And the cars are driving on the right side, I think. What's happening on the coast? Maybe let's have a look. We have a bunch of, oh, fancy, fancy, fancy buildings. Very fancy. Wait, what? Everything froze. What happened? Let's refresh. Okay, something froze. Okay, if I zoom in too close, for some reason it freezes. That's so weird. So we have a big city up here as well. Shadows are going to the north, yeah. I'm starting to think maybe this is like Jordan or something. Would it fit? Somewhere here-ish? With some water there. Would it ever align? Does this coastline align there? I think it kind of aligns, yeah. This little bump with this bump, then this bump with here. Okay, I think it kind of works. So would we be in Madaba? Madaba. I don't know why I struggled with saying that. Madaba. Okay, we are on this road. Omar Ben Al-Khattab Street. Somewhere here? I think. Let's see. Okay. Well, overall, this game, well, definitely was worse than the first one. But let me know in the comments how you did. And on the right side, there will be another play along satellite view video I think you will enjoy. Don't forget to press the like button, and big thanks to all my patrons and YouTube members for making this channel possible.